If you came across this video and you haven't scrolled yet, then this reading is going to be for you. Okay, so the first card is the Emperor Reversed. So the Emperor Reversed represents benevolence, compassion, and credit, but also confusion to enemies, also obstruction and immaturity. If this comes up in a reading, the Emperor, or the man in charge of a situation, is sort of lenient. It is the softening of the authority figure, but particularly it means that there is an obstruction to who's ever in the position of authority being able to actually have that authority. And it also represents like a lack of maturity for that figure. And furthermore, it is this soft leader confusing his enemies or his adversaries with his actions. So just keep that in mind, and we will pull the second card. Okay, so the second card is the Two of Pentacles. So everyone knows that as like the balance card, or the card of you having to juggle two things and handle them at the same time. So to me, it is a card about adaptability, the ability to manage multiple concerns at one time. So perhaps you're taking on a lot of different things right now, and you're kind of juggling and having to deal with handling multiple concerns at once. As it relates to the last card, you are having to be on top of everything, but you're sort of like recoiling, but you're having to juggle a bunch of shit at once. So the third and final card is the Seven of Wands Reversed. So the Seven of Wands Reversed is a representation of perplexity, embarrassments, and anxiety. It is also said to be a caution against indecision. It represents a situation where a person is struggling to maintain their footing, or you might feel overwhelmed by opposition. So when you put all three cards together, it kind of represents a struggle to maintain stability, particularly in the face of kind of disorder that's going on. You kind of just are juggling things without being able to really find a solid foundation. So you are actively managing the chaos, but there is a lot of anxiety and a weakened feeling of authority that's going on inside as you're managing this stuff. So I guess in this case, it would be kind of a push to exert that authority straight up and really start working on a foundation and establishing clear priorities. But most of all, I would say avoid indecision. You have to be decisive and get out of the energy of floating around and being afraid. Perhaps you're already in the midst of that process.